Hello everybody, this is Steve at Multisport Mojo. Today we're reviewing the Gatorade Whey Protein Bar. I know it's backwards because we're shooting the video, but we're reviewing protein bars and carb bars and high protein and high carb bars and doing a taste test, doing it live right here so you can see what it looks like, tastes like, feels like, at least through the magic of video. And then I'll tell you what it tastes like. And I'll give you my honest opinion. If it tastes terrible, I'll tell you. If it tastes pretty good and I'd buy it again, I'll tell you. Let's start with this Gatorade Whey Protein Bar. If you want more information, go to the notes on this video. It'll take you to a link to a post on our site at trygearguru.com where we do a complete drill down on the bar, like it, love it, price, links to where you can get it. You can grab all Gatorade products, most Gatorade products, I should say, right off the store shelf, either at your local market or your local health food store or nutritional store. Some more than others, but for the most part, you can find Gatorade products just about anywhere you want. This Gatorade protein bars, they're high protein bar, meaning it's got 20 grams. Yeah, it's got 20 grams of protein. It says right on the front. 20 grams of protein. It's got 220 calories. I'm going right at the top. It's 24 carbs. So to be a high protein bar, it needs to be north of 10 grams of protein. To be a high carb bar, you're typically looking in the 40 range, like a Cliff Bar. The Cliff Bars are great high carb bars. You want to use high carb bars for fuel either before or during a workout. These are great. This is what you want a high carb bar for. You want a high protein bar for after. High protein bars are meant to rebuild muscle, all the muscle that you're breaking down over the course of a workout. You want to eat a high protein bar after your workout or your race to help rebuild all of that muscle. So the more protein, the more effective. Now, just be mindful of a couple of things. Because it's got a lot of grams on the protein, you want to compare that to other bars. Like, for instance, this MedRx bar is 28 grams of protein, but you can see the difference. I mean, the obvious difference is size. So weight to weight, they're about the same. But you end up spending $3, $4, $5 for a MedRx bar. These are beasts, and they're so good. This isn't the review for the MedRx bar, but this chocolate chip cookie dough is ridiculous. It's good. Watch the video on that one. This is the Gatorade Whey Protein Bar. I think it tastes more like a Quest bar or an RX bar. We just tried some of these out. These are naked bars. You can find these on Amazon. You're not going to find them on store shelves yet. I'm sure that they'll get there eventually, but you're going to find these on Amazon. More of a dense whey protein, whey meaning W-H-E-Y, a protein bar. A couple of things you want to be careful with on a good high protein bar versus a bad high protein bar. A bad high protein bar is going to have a lot of sugar. It's basically a bowl of ice cream in a bar, bowl of cereal in a bar. You don't want those. More sugar is bad. Sugar ultimately goes to fat, and it's just trouble. So you want a bar that is low in sugar, high in protein, and it's probably going to fall in the 20s, low to mid 20s around carbohydrates. Remember, high carb bars are going to be in the 40s and above. Those are great fueling bars. Great post-workout, post-race bars are going to have somewhere in the 15 to 25, MedRx being on the high end at 28 grams of protein. This is the Gatorade Whey Protein Bar. It's got 20 grams of protein and 24 grams of carb. Now, I haven't tried this, so this is the taste test on these. I saw these at my local market and thought, well, I should do a video on these. People are buying them. They typically run a couple of bucks, and so let's just tell you if we like it or not. Typically, whey protein bars are like a slab, and they're pretty dense. Some have kind of a bitter taste to me, like the RX bars have a bitter taste to me. The naked bars that I just showed you, these guys, this protein naked bar is is yummy. I would eat this all day long. Let's see how the Gatorade whey protein bar does. This is salted caramel. I know that's backwards, but at least that's the bar that you can let your mind go backwards. I'm going to open this up right in front of you. I'm opening the bar, so there's no hidden tricks, no magic. So right off the top, this reminds me of like a, well, you can see it's still got the slab, but you can still see some of the nuttiness to it. Usually, you don't see that. You don't see that in the naked bars. It's pretty straight. Quest bars, unless it's got some multiple ingredients, you really don't see that. But I think it's interesting that you see it here. Earlier, high protein bars had this sheen on them. All right, let's see what it looks like when it breaks. I don't want to make it blurry. Pretty flexible. Look at that. Wow. I don't know if that's the caramel. It's probably just the consistency of the bar. I'm gonna rip. So this is a really dense bar. This is a really, really dense bar. All right, salted caramel. I'll show you. It's got a peanut buttery taste to it. I don't want to destroy the package. It's got a peanut buttery taste to it. It's whey protein with almond butter. You can taste the almond butter. I can taste the caramel, and I'm a caramel guy, so you can taste the caramel in there. It's not bad. You know, for a recovery bar, let's see, where would I stack this? Sorry, I'm just trying to see if there's any kind of a bitter, sometimes there's a bittery aftertaste in high protein bars. And I get a touch of it, but I don't, like an RX bar to me has a real bitter aftertaste to it. Well, it's like going from Coke to Diet Coke. You get used to the taste difference, right? And then you start to like Diet Coke, and then they come out with orange vanilla, Coke Zero, and your world changes, or Coke to Coke Zero, right? I think that's a pretty good tasting bar. I would eat that. I would eat that. I'm being honest. It's not the top of my list. I think top of my list for high protein bars is going to be the Cliff Builders bar. That's just ridiculous yummy. These, you know, the MetaRx bar is going to be at the top of my list. But in a bar that's in about the same size, I would put the naked bar just a little above the whey protein bar if I was going to rank them. And the RX bar, I don't have one with me right now. The RX bar would be underneath it. Just because I don't like the bittery aftertaste for a protein bar. So that's the Gatorade whey protein 20-gram protein bar. It's pretty good. Look for them in your market. Catch them if they're going to go on sale. Get a box of them. I would try. This is what I like to do. I would try a couple of them and see which ones you like. So I would try one of these. I'd try a Cliff Builder bar. I'd try a MetaRx bar, and then I'd try one of these naked bars. And I'd after a workout try each one of them and see what you like. Get the couple that you like and mix it up. I wouldn't eat the same thing all the time, even if it's the same bar. Even if it's the same one of these, you can get all 3 or 4 flavors. I think these come in 5 or 6 flavors. Mix up. It's nice to have a variety and texture and flavors and taste, but you don't want one that's got a lot of sugar. These don't. You don't want one that's got too many carbs, right? Because that's just gonna have the same effect as well. And you don't want one of the bitter aftertaste. This is good. Okay, that's the Gatorade whey protein bar with almond butter, salted caramel, 20 grams. Yummy. This is Steve with Multisport Mojo. You can find more information about this in the video notes underneath. Follow us on our YouTube channel here at Multisport Mojo. You'll get all of our notifications on new videos coming out. Follow us on our 4 websites. If you want to drill down to more information, that's at trygearguru.com, rungearguru.com, ridegearguru.com, and swimgearguru.com, all the same. guru sites. It's all the drill down on if you want to take a deep dive into a how-to or the bars, for example. We do a lot of bar reviews. You'll find all that stuff here. Okay, so this is Steve with Multisport Mojo, the Gatorade protein bar test. And that's that. We'll see you next time.